Hey, this is Kyle, and I'm back, and go ahead and start your complaining now. Okay, so the hiatus ended, and then there was one video after it ended, and then there was another very long break. Extremely long. So I guess we could call it a hiatus, but that's not what I was planning on. What basically happened was I completely forgot, and then I got really bogged down with work and school and other things in my life had changed. Very busy. But I'm back, and you may or may not, because not everyone on YouTube uses 1080p or high-def videos, they just go with the standard quality video. But if you look down in the bottom now, you can see where there's the video quality. You can get your 240, 360, 480, 720 is what I have been using for a long time. But I upped it a little bit more, and now I have 1080p. So what's that mean? It probably means I got a new camera. Did I? Oh, look at that! I did! And so, what did I do? I'll tell you guys a little bit. I got bored with my old camera. I still have it, but I don't really know if I'll ever use it again. But I went out and I bought a Nikon P500 Coolpix. It's about a step down from an SLR camera, so it's not the highest quality that I can get, but it's pretty good for what I paid for. It's a lot more than the average digital point and shoot. This one shoots 1080p video, can do up to 240 frames per second high-speed footage, so I can show you slow motion effects, possibly in the future if I ever want to do that. Plus it's a 12.1 megapixel 36x optical zoom camera, which is ridiculous. I'll show you guys sometime in the future a zoom test of that, just to show you just how good of a zoom is on this camera, and you know, all that usual stuff. Let's get right down to business. Real quick before we get down to our main topic of the day, the quick business. In the websites listed below, you'll see the www.SkeliKah.com. Click on that. You know you want to. Do me a favor when you guys do that. Go to the top of the page. There is a tab that says SKP Photos. Click on that. Look at the photos in that. Give me some feedback on them. If you want to see a good place to do feedback on them, it's in the blog section under the blog entitled the SKP Photography. So check those out. That'd be a personal favor to me and Dan. Most of those pictures that are listed there now were actually taken by Dan. Some of the post-editing and watermark effects were done by me. Soon, now that I've got my camera, I plan on having some pictures of myself. So thank you in advance if you have time to do that. I really appreciate it, and let me know what you think. And so let's get on to our really main topic. Today is Tuesday, May 3rd, 2011. And what am I obviously talking about? Well, 2 days ago, which would have been Sunday, May 1st, 2011, at between 10:30 and 11:30 at night, Eastern Standard Time, President Obama came on TV and confirmed the death of Osama bin Laden. Yeah. I'm the type of person who loves this news. I love this news based on the fact that ever since the 9/11 terror attacks that happened in New York City, and the plane that went down in Pennsylvania, and the plane that hit the Pentagon, that has been just one of my things. I could not wait for the day to hear that news. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely remember exactly where I was at when I heard that news. I was sitting in my 5th grade math class and teachers came in and said, we know, we're not going to show this stuff that we're about to tell you guys to the younger kids yet, but we think you're old enough, being in 5th grade, what little did they know, to handle this stuff. And even just in 5th grade, I didn't know much, but the images were shocking to, even us. And, I had never been to New York. I had never seen the Twin Towers. I had never seen the Pentagon. All this had been, ridiculously shocking to all of us. And, I still feel emotion to that day. And I will honestly say, I was on MSNBC, I think, yesterday, or the Associated Press, and they were showing pictures of people celebrating across the U.S., Sunday night and yesterday morning, and, it got to me a little bit. I may have teared up a little bit. I know I shouldn't, but I may have, and the reason behind that being, it just shows, in the worst of times, the U.S. came together back in 2001, and here 9.5 years later, we came together to celebrate. And now, I'm not saying it's good to normally celebrate the death of a human being, but in this case, I'll make an exception just because, you know what? 2,100 plus people back in 2001, and one guy's dead now. It doesn't add up. So, my thoughts on it: yay, we got him, but at the same time, what's next? And here we go with the conspiracy theory part of it. Everyone knows it was coming, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you're a conspiracy theorist out there. Is he really dead? I'd like to say yes. I do think he is. I mean, I know government lies at times. I would really like to think that the Obama administration would not lie on this one just because of the fact that it's something you really shouldn't lie about. But sticking with Islam or Muslim or whatever religion, I'm not positive on this one, so you can't quote me, but I believe that he had sticking with whatever, I can't remember what religion he is, but sticking with their rules, you have to be buried 24 hours within after death. And the U.S. wanted to honor that, but at the same time, the U.S. had a problem of what country wanted to accept the body, so they did something that was actually not good, according to the religion of which he was buried, and they buried him at sea. Some people are already saying that this is a cover-up, saying that he really didn't die, that it was just a way to cover up what had actually happened. Who knows? I really hope not. So, again, that wraps up this discussion. This was probably a very long video, but we had a lot of catch to do. Yet again, check out the new video format, highest definition available yet, and I'm recording in that. Check out the SkeliKah pictures and leave the comments and stuff all down there in the description or at the blog on the SkeliKah website. And give me your thoughts on the conspiracy theories already that are forming that Osama's not dead, or is he dead? And have at it, people. This is Kyle Hupps signing off, and I will see you next time. My next blog will probably be an adventure blog, because I am going back to the great state of Ohio this coming weekend. So next week, expect to see a blog done by me in the state of Ohio. It's Kyle Hupps signing off. Have a good night.